Tonight, we're going to focus on the transition game. So both transition offense and defense. And it's something that from Basketball WA, we've wanted to get out and kind of coach a little bit more. And one of the big reasons why is you go down and you watch a wobble game where it's 12s through 18s. Being conservative, I would say probably 70% of the game is all transition based. Generally, the team that goes in transition is the team that's going to win the most. So knowing that fact, we go and watch a lot of practices, and if 70% of the game is transition, probably 70% of our practice sessions should be based in the transition sort of space. And what we're finding is it's more like 20 to 30%. So what I thought would be a really cool idea would be to come down here and give you guys some basic transition concepts that we want to cover both offensively and defensively, and then just show you guys a bunch of drills that we can do to live in that transition space from one-on-one, and we'll build it all the way up to 5-on-5. So that's kind of going to be the overarching concept of what this clinic is going to be. I don't think there's anything else I need to touch on. Oh, yep, a couple of little bits. So when we're doing a transition game, some of the things that are really important to remember is it's very chaotic. How many times have you seen your teams try and make a fast break and then throw it out of court? Or they get the fast break and then they miss the layup down the end. Happens all the time in junior happens all the time in senior basketball, okay? If we're going to acknowledge that transition is chaotic and there's going to be mistakes, and we're going to go out and we're going to practice transition, we can kind of expect our practice sessions to look a little bit chaotic and there'll be lots and lots of mistakes. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, do we think? Yeah, it's a good thing. And the reason why is you'll find you'll get more transfer of your skills, like you'll make more mistakes in training, but over a season, a year, 2 years, 5 years, you'll find the mistakes in the game become less and less and less, because these guys here become a lot more comfortable playing in that chaotic environment and being comfortable with the mess as well. So tonight in the clinic, there's probably going to be lots and lots of mistakes, and I'm probably going to be celebrating these guys for making those mistakes. Okay, and some people will look at that and go, that's weird, why are you celebrating that we've tried to go fast and thrown it out of court? However, it's the mindset and the ability to learn from those mistakes that's going to make us better. Okay? The other thing to remember is if it is a chaotic environment and it's really quick, we don't want to have a lot of rules. Lots of coaches will say, you know, we want to do this, then we want to do this, then if this happens, we do this, and if this doesn't happen, then we can go to option A, B, or C. And as coaches, we sometimes get confused watching it, and we're coaches. How do we think these guys are feeling if there's 5, 6, 7, 8 different things they have to remember in an 8-second span, and they have to worry about dribbling the basketball or playing defense or whatever it may be? So tonight we're going to keep it really, really simple. 3 or 4 things, basic overarching concepts on offense and basic overarching concepts on defense. And what you'll find is if you shrink the amount of rules that you have, there's less chance for them to mess it up. And that's setting them up for success as well. So a big thing that we want to take out of this is keeping it simple as well. All right? So what we'll do tonight, we're going to start off and we're going to go on the offensive end, and we're just going to show you a build-up 5-on-0 of the little concepts that we want to have offensively. So we'll start it with 1-on-1, then 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, 5-on-5, just on 0 to start. And then we're going to add in the defensive concepts, and then I'll show you guys the drills afterwards. Okay? If I say something and it doesn't make sense, if you have any questions or anything, please yell out right now, and we can try and answer it from there, okay? All right. Guys, can I get 5 lights out on the court, please? And we need 1 basketball. Everyone else on the baseline. All right, a big part of junior basketball and transition game is going to be based around the idea of positionless basketball. Doesn't matter who grabs the rebound, doesn't matter who ends up with the basketball. We all want everybody to be playing different positions, okay? So if you think you're a point guard, I don't want you to be playing as a point guard. I want you to be playing as a basketball player, okay? And that goes for all of you guys, all right? Transition offense, the first thing that we need to worry about is actually getting the rebound. How many times do we see we'll play defense, a team will shoot the ball, and then you've already got 3 players running off there before you secure the rebound. So a big thing to remember when you're teaching your transition is the ability to rebound the basketball, okay? So let's get all 5 of you just in around the charge circle sort of thing. I'm going to shoot the basketball and I want someone just to grab the rebound, okay? Someone grab the rebound, don't care who it is, perfect. So once we've secured the rebound, then we want to get nice and wide, okay? So you 2 are going to run wide that way. You 2 are probably going to run wide that way. And a definition of wide, your definition can change. It might be the sideline. It might be in on the seam. Generally for me, take this green line and operate somewhere in between this green line and the sideline, okay? So you guys are going to start out wide that way. You guys are going to start out wide that way, okay? So we've grabbed our rebound. And now we've got wide. The next part is we need to get the ball down the court as fast as we can, okay? Ideally, if you catch the ball and there's no defense around here, you can start to go. So you can start to take a couple of dribbles and start to explore as we go down the court, okay? So just take a couple of dribbles as we go down there. Stop there. Perfect. Let's say the defense slows you up. So we're coming down here as a transition, okay? Stop right there. So now we're going to pick a side and we're going to outlet the ball nice and quickly. So you're going to pick a side and pass out to someone. Perfect. From there, we've got the ball wide, okay? The next thing is we need to get down the court. So what I want you to do is just run all the way down there to the corner, and I want you to run all the way down there to the corner. All right? So now we're wide. You can probably actually lift up a little bit higher. That's bad coaching. Lift up a little bit higher, perfect. So we've got the rebound, we've got wide, and now we're starting to get the ball down the court, either from the dribble or we pass it out from here. Now what we want to do is we want to put pressure on the paint. So that can either be you catching it and putting the ball on the floor and getting 2 feet inside the paint and playing, okay? It could be defense is here, you're lifting up, so you take a couple of dribbles down, you might kick it down the wing, and now you're trying to put pressure on the paint. Okay, we want to try and get layups. As this is happening, we also want a cutter to end up in the paint. That's probably going to be you. So I want you to just run and be a big target down there in the paint. So we're looking at that. If we can throw it in and you can get a layup, that's perfect. Stay out, stay out. All right, so now just start walking down here, walking down here. Let's say you can get a layup. If not, throw it back out, stay outside the 3-point line, throw it back out. If not, we're going to go strong side. So you're going to lift over here and stay there, okay? Keeping in with our focus of paint touches, we now want to get a ball reversal as fast as possible because there's a gap over here that we can try and attack. So you might swing it, swing it, swing it, and now what can you do from there? If we want to put pressure on the paint. Yeah, drive. So you drive through there, and now we're playing receiver spots. Stop right there. So if he drives baseline, where do you think you might go? If you want to stay inside, I reckon stepping straight through there, perfect, right there. Where do you think you're going to go? Yep, down, perfect, go to the corner. Where do you think you might go? Stay that way. Yep, perfect over there. Where are you going to go? I reckon go that way, so he's got to pass. So you drive that way, and now you can pass to there, stay in the corner, stay outside, because we want to have lots of space. You can lay up, you can pass to there, you can kick out to there, you can throw it back behind, or you can go from there. Cool, cool? All right, what I want you guys to do is shoot it, everybody get inside the keyway, and then do the same thing. Rebound, out wide, outlet, fill the corners, and play from there. See if you can remember all that. Cool? Go, shoot it from there and play. So again, it seems like a lot, but it's also a progression. So we need to secure that rebound first, then we want to get the ball down the court as fast as possible, and then we're just trying to put pressure on the paint. And we can do that by a kick ahead and rip through and drive. Good. Red, grab 5 of you guys out here and we're going to try and do the same thing. I'll shoot it here. So remember, we need one person rebounding, everyone else getting wide. We need to get really wide and go down to the corners. We want to try and kick it ahead and then see if we can get a ball reversal from there. Cool? Play. Good. Kick it ahead. So see how it kind of naturally we just balance out like that. Ball reversal, rip through. Good, that's fine. Good, and everyone touch the paint and come back this way. Does that kind of all make sense? So we want to get the ball down the court as fast as possible first and foremost. All right? And everything in transition should be around trying to get a layup, because that's when the defense is fractured the most. We want to be pushing and try and put as much heat on there as possible, okay? Now, white, jump back out here. We're going to go through a couple of scenarios. So you guys all cool with that, pretty much? All right, what I want you to do now, going down, I want you to pass it ahead, then pass it to the corner, and then hit the person that's diving to the rim. Cool? Second time, you're doing the same thing on the way back, but you're not going to hit the person on the rim. You're going to swing it around and drive. Cool? All right, let's see if we can get that. So rebound, good, outlet. Good. And again, it seems confusing, but also I think sometimes we as coaches underestimate their ability to make decisions and kind of make those reads. And so for the second time they've done it, they've just gone out and they've nailed that perfectly. Okay? Great job, guys. Red, jump out here. What I want you guys to do is the same thing, but in the opposite order. So you're going to kick it up going down that way, hit the corner. We're not going to throw it into the guy here or the post here, but we're going to reverse it and we're going to drive. Coming back down this way, we're going to hit the person who gets in the paint. Cool? All right, let's go. And again, it's pretty simple. We get nice and wide. We get really good spacing to kind of go into any offense that we want to try and run in the half court. And it gives us a great opportunity to create those easy transition opportunities, those transition points. Very good, guys. Any questions or anything with that? Again, very, very simple offensive structure. However, there's not a lot of rules. It gives these guys the freedom to be able to play. If they can catch it and start to put the ball on the floor and do some crossovers, that's excellent, because that allows them to be creative. It allows them to put a bit of their personality on the game. The biggest thing that a little system like that does is it allows them to play on instinct. There's not a lot of rules as such. It's not you're going to run from A to B to C and do all that. It's space the floor and then make a decision. And you can add in pick and rolls, you can add in back cuts, you can add in post-ups, you can add in all those sorts of things out of that little structure. But that's kind of the way that we're going to be focusing on at the moment. All right? The next part's going to be defensively, okay? Defensively, there's really only 3 things that we need to focus on. The first is we've got to contain the ball. Okay, obviously the ball is the most important thing because that's the person that can score. So our first goal in defensive transition is slowing down the basketball. And we do that in 2 ways. 1, by jamming the rebound, and 2, by actually getting up and defending and sliding our feet on the basketball. Okay, so that's our first one. Our second one is we've got to get back and defend the basket. In transition, we're generally making the best out of a really bad situation before we can get matched up. And if our focus on offense is to try and get layups, our focus on defense should be to try and stop layups. So we need to get someone or two people back protecting the basket at all times. And then the third rule is just everyone else has just got to sprint back as fast as they can. How many times do you see kids in transition and they start jogging next to where the ball is? Or if they're in transition, they jog back next to their matchup, and then all of a sudden, oh, someone's just gone back and got a layup. So in defensive transition, like in offense, we don't want positions. Defense, we don't want matchups. We want spots. We want someone or two people slowing the ball. We need at least one or two back at the basket, and everyone else just sprints back. And when you sprint back, if you can overload the strong side, that helps as well. Again, it might be a little bit too much for some people to be able to comprehend. However, generally, if you sprint back on the ball side, they have to get a ball reversal, which buys you more time to be able to get back and get organized in defense. Okay, so slowing the ball, we do that through jamming the rebound and actually sliding our feet and defending, basket, and sprinting back. All right, what I want, white, I want you guys to set up like you've just got a rebound. So white, jump out here, shot's gone up, someone go and get the ball, and you're a rebound. Perfect, okay? Now you guys are going to go in transition. So you two are probably going to get wide over there. You two are going to get wide over there. Just staying underneath the free throw line. Perfect. Red, jump out here, and we're going to match up, okay? We're going to match up. Now I know I said normally we wouldn't have matchups, but for the sake of demonstration, we'll get them to match up, okay? So our first rule in D-trans is to jam the basketball on the rebound. So shot's gone up, you rebound it, good, stay there, face that way. As soon as, if you're the closest person to the rebound, your job is to try and get a deflection. If you can get a deflection here, you win D-trans, okay? Likewise, if you can jam the ball and make that a really difficult outlet or force him to put the ball on the floor over here or over here, that's really good for us. And the reason why is the longer it takes him to get rid of the ball, the more time these guys have to sprint back and protect the basket. So our first part of D-trans is jamming the ball, okay? Can you two take 3 steps that way there? No, you guys stay here. You two, yep, jump up here. Perfect, okay? Let's say you get the outlet here. Perfect. Your job now is to try and slow the ball, okay? If you stand all the way back here, let's come back here. If you stand all the way back here, how uncomfortable do you feel right now? If we were going to say you two are playing one-on-one right now, who's probably going to win? Why is that? Yeah, you've got more space. Why else? Yep, so she can get a running start, can't she? Okay, if we jam the ball here, and then we catch here, and you're running backwards, and she's running at full speed at you, you're probably a really good defender, but I'm going to back her most days of the week, okay? Because it's really difficult to be playing back here. So as this pass goes, you need to be up here to try and slow her down. And if we can delay a couple of seconds on the rebound, and then a couple of seconds back here, chances are everyone else is going to be back. And then you've won your D-trans, okay? Let's say this has happened. So you've done your job, you've done your job. We now need at least one person sprinting back to the keyway, okay? I'm going to say one of you two, probably both of you, should be sprinting back as fast as you can to get inside the keyway, because that's our #1 goal, okay? So 1, 2, off you go. Go down there, yep, you can run on the rim, that's fine. You can stay out wide. All right, stop there. This is a really good point. Just stay there. And you see this a lot in junior basketball because junior athletes are very compliant. They're going to go to their matchup. They're going to, this is my player, this is who my defense is, okay? In a D-trans perspective, We don't want that matchup over there, okay? I would much rather the defense that's out on the three-point line to be in the keyway down there. Because again, this is a really, really difficult pass to make like that, okay? However, if you get beat because you're doing your job up here, then it puts us under more pressure inside the keyway down there. So can you, rather than standing on the three-point line, go and stand on the free throw line? So we want to be defending the keyway as much as possible. Perfect. Let's say you start running that way there as well, okay? Everyone else needs to sprint back. So at the moment, you're under here. How many times do we see this in junior basketball? You start dribbling this way, so you guys are playing defense there. You guys are doing a really good job. And then this guy here cuts through there, catches this ball, and now we're on a break. Happens lots and lots of times, okay? Ball back over here. As soon as you're behind the basketball, you need to sprint down there and get in front of it as fast as possible, okay? So we sprint down. Now, last little bit. If we can, sprint on the strong side as well. And the reason why, if you're doing your job and she beats you down the sideline, so just go there, and you're running in the middle lane, there's no pressure here, okay? If we're sprinting back over on the strong side, she's now seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders on this side of the court. And if we're trying to stop layups, having 4 defenders on this side of the court is probably a good thing. Then she's going to have to swing the ball over there, which gives you time to be able to recover back in. Okay? So we need to jam the ball. Then we need to slow the ball. Then we need people back at the basket. And then finally, everyone else has just got to sprint back and overload. Okay? Any questions or anything with the defense and offense side of things? Excellent. So that's kind of the overarching concept of what we want to do. Now I'll show you some drills, how we can start to teach each individual phase, and we can start to get these guys going up and down as well, okay? Great job, guys. Come down here. Can I get someone from the white team standing just outside the three-point line here, underneath the free throw line? And can I get someone from the red team jumping out here doing this? Actually, can I get a couple of whites in a line over there? A couple of reds or darks in a line over here. And then a couple of reds in a line down on this side, and a couple of whites in a line on this side. Perfect. So the first part of both our offense and defense is grabbing the rebound and then either making an outlet or jamming the ball, okay? So really simple, 1, 2, jump out here, and you guys are going to be in the charge circle, okay? What's going to happen, I'm going to shoot the ball. You two are going to fight for the rebound. So you need to box each other out and try and get the rebound, okay? If you get the rebound, you're trying to outlet the ball to him. If you do that, you get 1 point. If you get the rebound and you outlet it to her, you get a point, okay? Now, if you don't rebound it and you're on defense, if you get a deflection, you win the drill, okay? So if she grabs the rebound, you need to be up here with active hands trying to get a deflection, okay? You guys aren't allowed to move. So outside the three-point line, nice and spaced, perfect. You're not allowed to move. You're not allowed to move. All you're doing is catching the ball, okay? Once this rep finishes, you guys go and fill one of these spots, all right? Offense, I'll give you 1 dribble. So if you rebound the ball and she's right up here, you can take 1 dribble to give yourself some space and then make a pass. Cool? All right, ready? Get some rebounds. Even if it goes in, get the rebound and play. Cool? All right, play. Jam it, jam it, jam it. Good, 1 point to white. Rotate through. So you guys are in now. Rotate out, yep, rotate out. Ready, go. Rebound it. Get deflection. Good. 2 points to white. Come on, red. Ready, go. Get it, get it. Good, nice outlet. Let's go, red. Get some deflections, get some rebounds. Good. Couple more. Rebound, outlet. Oh. Good, nice. First person to get a deflection wins. All right, first person to get a deflection wins. Nice dribble. Good, excellent. Nice job, couple more. Oh, good, nice. So, last little one here. Get deflection, get a deflection. Good, nice. Just stay there, stay in your line, stay there. So a good drill just to get into the habit of rebounding and then making that quick outlet, okay? You can change this so the athletes aren't just stationary here. They might start in on the block and they have to run out to a certain spot. You can add it into 2-on-2, so there might be two offense, 2 defense inside there, and then an outlet out here. You can switch it up as much as possible, but it's a really good way to start to teach that initial going from either offense or defense into what's our next job straight away, okay? Also a really good drill to teach pressure passing, to teach active hands on defense. You can use it as a rebounding drill, so they might have to run and hit and box out. Great way to incorporate a bunch of skill stuff into some concept work as well, okay? Now we're gonna add an extra layer to it. So can you guys that are just at the back of the line, just move over just a touch over there, okay? Same thing with you guys. If you're not in the line, just take 2 steps over there that way. Yep, perfect. So now, we're playing 1-on-1 inside the keyway and then 1-on-1 down there. So let's say you two are out here. Let's say Dart get the ball. Flip it around, so you guys are going to be passing this way here. So you're on this side, yep. So let's say you make the pass to go out there. As soon as you catch it, 1, 2, you guys are playing 1-on-1. So now we're building that next layer of offense, trying to get the ball down the court as fast as possible, and defense, sprinting back to get into the keyway first and foremost. So as soon as that pass is made, you're going that way, they're playing 1-on-1. You need to sprint back to the keyway and try and defend her. Ready? Go. Grab another ball. Let's go. Great job. 8, 7, 6, rebound. Good. Next group out here. Who's up? Jump in here. You're all right. All right, ready? Play. Guys, can we get some more of you guys jumping on the baseline, filling out those lines? Good. Go. Excellent. Nice job. Ready? Who's rebounding? Could some of you guys jump in the back of these lines here as well? Just even them up a little bit. Ready? Get the rebound. Get the rebound. Outlet. Good. Go. Good. Nice job. Ready? Whoa. Quick outlet. Deflections. Good. Hey. So now we're starting to see we're building that philosophy of just trying to go fast, trying to get the ball down as fast as possible, and defensively building that mentality of just sprinting back as fast as we can to get inside the paint, okay? Now defense, if you can sprint back and get in front of the ball and play 1-on-1, I want you to do that. So now you don't have to sprint all the way to the charge circle. If the offense is hanging around at halfway and you can get in front and just play 1-on-1, I want you to do that, okay? Again, defense, if you get a deflection, you win the drill, all right? Ready? Get it, play. Go, get in front, get in front. Yo, thank you. Good. Remember, we want to try and get layups. So offense, just go as fast as you can. Offense, if you can get a layup, you win, all right? So what you'll find is the offense starts to cheat. As soon as they get the ball, they start to run off, which actually slows down the ability to go and get a layup there. But you'll find that's natural progression. So guys, make sure you stay on the free throw line extended before you catch the ball, okay? Think about it. If these guys rebound and you start running already, is that a much harder pass to make? What happens if you start to run there and I throw this? What's probably going to happen? It's probably going to get stolen, okay? What if you stay here and I take one retreat dribble and fire that pass? What's going to get us down the court faster? The second one, okay? So make sure you don't cheat, hang around here, and then once you catch it, then you can go. Deflections win the drill, layup down there wins the drill. Let's go. Good, go, go, go. Good, nice job, layup, you win the drill. Ready? So what we'll do now is we'll add another layer so it becomes 3-on-3, and this isn't quite as easy back there, okay? All right, so now what we need is we need a light and a dark over here, a light and a dark over in that spot, a light and a dark in the keyway, everyone else off on the baseline. Okay, so we need one more white over there, one more dark over here, everyone else down on the baseline. I'll take that one, thank you. So now the exact same drill. So step in, you're on the court, step in, you're on the court. The exact same drill, okay? I'm going to throw the ball up, but now you can pass it either way, okay? So I shoot it there, grab the rebound, excellent. White grab the rebound. What's your job? To stop the ball. So you need to get up here and try and jam the ball. Excellent, okay? You're going to pick a side and pass it. What's your job now? Yep, defend the ball. So don't go backwards, go forwards. Try and slow that basketball down, okay? What's your job? Basket. You got to go back there and get the basket. Perfect. Stay here. What's your job? Get the ball, but she's got the ball. So what are you going to do? No. We've practiced it. Yeah, get down there. So you're getting down wide. Excellent. So you run out wide. What's your job? Yep, just cut straight down the middle. If you can't, just stay out wide here. Okay? Give her a chance to go one-on-one. All right, what's your job? To get to the basket. Yep. If you can't get to the basket, what are you trying to do? Pass it. Yep. You're also trying to get the ball down as fast as you can down that way there. Okay? So very, very simple, same drill. So come back down here. Oh, sorry, stay there. One more. If you pass it out there, so pass out there, what's your job? Run wide, yep. What's your job, more importantly? Sprint down as fast as you can. And which side do you sprint? Do you sprint down this side or do you sprint down that side? Why that side? Because the ball's on that side. Perfect. Okay? So when we're sprinting and you're on the other side of the court, we sprint all the way down there and try and overload the strong side. All right? Very simple. Back down here, we'll have a quick demonstration. So we're 3-on-3. Right now, you guys have to stay there. You guys have to stay there. Not allowed to go above this blue line. All right? Don't go above this blue line until the ball's been outletted. Okay? And then we're playing 3-on-3 down that way. Ready? Go. Rebound, outlet, go. Not bad. Nice cut. Not bad. Jog back. You guys get set up so you guys can do the same thing. Get set up. So that was a really good defensive possession because they slowed the basketball down, and offense was actually pretty decent as well because they got a paint touch and they got a shot at the rim. All right. Ready? Good. Jam the ball. Turnover. All right. So, see how I said the wings are going to start to cheat? All right. So wings, you're not allowed to move until the pass has been made. Okay? Actually, I lie. The only time you're allowed to move is either on a pass or if you grab the rebound, you dribble down and get past this blue line. All right? So you guys aren't allowed to move until either she passes it or she dribbles past this blue line. All right? Ready? Matched up. Rebound. Get in front, get in front. Good. Good, now play. Good, there we go. All right, not bad. One more, jog back. Set up, guys, quick. So that was really good defense. You jammed up the basketball, and then they slowed the basketball, forced the offense to pick it up and throw a loopy pass. Now, in 3-on-3, that pass works, okay? But in 5-on-5, that probably gets picked off and it comes back down this way here as well. So that was really, really good defense. Offense. Remember, any pass like this, what probably happens? Stolen, okay? So make sure, we want to run down the court, but if you've got the ball and you've picked it up, is there any point in you guys continuing to run this way? No, okay? So what you did was really good and you came back to the ball to be a target, which is excellent. We want to try and run, but if we get nothing there, turn around and you can try and come back to the ball, all right? Remember, deflections wins it, open layup wins it. You guys can't move until she passes it. Ready, go. Good, and play. Get in front, slow the ball. Good. Nice, good job. Come back. Last one here. Ready. And go. Sprint back, good. That's all right, great job. Again, if we're going to be playing in transition, mistakes like that are going to be happening all the time, okay? As a coach, something like that happens and you have the decision. Oh, get your hands ready or stay out of the way or pass it softer. Or, hey guys, really, really good job of getting wide and trying to get a layup. That's excellent, do that more, okay? Again, they know that the pass was too hard. They know that they probably should have caught it. They don't need you as a coach to be coaching that because all that does is compound the mistake. So if we focus on the actual process, getting wide, trying to attack and be super aggressive, that's much better coaching habits than focusing on the skill because they know they made a mistake. You want to try that one more time? Yeah, let's go. Jump out quick. Jump out, light and dark out there, light and dark out here. Excellent. Ready? You guys can't move until these guys catch the ball. Ready? Let's go. Oh, that was a horrible. Yeah, give that back. Horrible shot. Let's go. Rebound. Get it. Oh. Here, one more time. One more time. Let's go. Get it and go. Oh. Play, play, play. All right, one more. Outlet. Good. Play. Sprint, sprint. Good day. To see the ability to be able to defend the basketball like that can blow up any transition opportunity. What you'll find is kids a lot of the time will catch it and they'll stay backwards and try and defend with a gap, and that just allows the offense to try and get downhill. So if you have a player that can do what he just did then and get right up and slide his feet and slow the ball, that's a really, really good skill to have. So if you can practice lots of full court one-on-one and that sort of stuff, again, it's going to be messy. It's going to be lots of times when they get burnt. However, as we've seen, if you can have that as in your skill set, it's going to be pretty good, okay? Any questions or anything around that little drill there? Again, you can add it so we'll show you another one now that's 4-on-4. But if we focus on that rebound and jam, if we focus on the getting wide and a quick outlet and then slowing the ball and everyone else sprinting down to their spots, it's a good starting spot. And then again, it creates more space for these guys to be creative, to put their own little individual spin on the offense as we go, okay? Last little bit, we're gonna make it 4-on-4 now, okay? But rather than me shooting it, because I'm a really bad shooter and it keeps bouncing out, you guys are going to be doing the shooting. So what I need, 2 lights and 2 darks inside the keyway, 1 light and 1 dark out here, 1 light and 1 dark out here, and my ball. I'll have the ball. You guys need to line up light, dark, light, dark. In one straight line. One straight line. One straight line. No, one straight line here.
Oh, like in a row.
Yep, in a row.
Yeah. Wait, so
Light, dark, light, dark. Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent, okay? You guys done the drill where you do the taps and you throw it up off the ring? Yep, so you guys are going to be doing that, okay? So I'm going to start the ball here, throw it up off the backboard, and it's taps, taps. You keep going until I say go, okay? Go, stop there. So let's say we go, yell go, and you've got the ball. So you've grabbed the rebound, okay? And now we're playing 4-on-4 going this way. So if you've grabbed the rebound, what's going to be your job? Jam the ball, excellent. What are you trying to get? Deflection, excellent. So if you can get a deflection, you win the drill, okay? What are you guys doing on offense? Offense. Yep, you guys are the outlet, excellent. What do you think you're going to do? Yeah, go. Space. Cool. Where are you going to create space? Yep. Where's the biggest space that you can create? Yep. In the middle. Whereabouts in the middle? Where are we trying to get to? The other side of the court. Yeah. So what's on the other side of the court in the middle? Yeah, the paint. You're going to run to the Keyway? No, I'll run to the half-court line. Why? Run to the Keyway. Because what happens if she passes it out there, then what? Again, I'm already on the run. Exactly. So go that way. So your job, I would say, is to run all the way down in the Keyway. Okay? You're jamming it. What's your job? Run with me. No, to like go to that side. Yep. Around. You're on defense now. I'm on defense. Yeah, you're on defense. Oh, yeah, I am too. Oh, good observation. Build up a strong side. On defense. Yep. So you're going to run back. What's your number one priority to protect? The ring. Yeah, the ring. So you're going to run back to the ring. Okay? Make an outlet. Pick a side, make an outlet. Perfect. Stay there. What's your job now? What's your job, defense, over there? Yep, to slow her down. Excellent. What's your job, offense? Yeah, to try and go. Okay? Now, let's say you two have sprinted off. Go. Sprint off. Off you go. Stay here. Yep, perfect. So you guys are putting heat on the rim. Take offense. Take 3 dribbles that way. Perfect. Stay there. What's your job? Offense. Yeah, run straight down there and keep it spaced. What's your job? Offense. Stay here. So you can go offense, defense, you've got to stay here. What's your job? Yep, to go down the court and space just out over here, okay? Stay here, defense. So you go down there, offense. You can be out there. Sometimes you'll find yourself in this situation as well. Maybe we've chased an offensive rebound and you've taken yourself out of the play. You've been caught getting boxed out and you've taken yourself out of the play. Offense, take another 2 dribbles this way here. All right? This is where your, not matchups, but playing a certain role becomes so important, okay? Because what happens if offense, pass the ball to offense there. Yep. Yep, perfect, just there. Now what happens if the person guarding the basket steps right up and comes out to this? What does it leave her behind? A huge lane, okay? So defense, step out on the ball. Offense, what would you do right now in this situation? Go. So as soon as we go away from defending the basket to I'm going to my matchup, lob over the top happens, and we give up a wide open layup. So it's very, very important when we're teaching to teach staying in their spots, okay? Ball back up here, please. Now, let's say you've taken yourself right out, okay? So just come down here and stand on the baseline. Again, if we're talking about jobs rather than matchups, if we're in this situation here, more times than not, where are you going to sprint to? Yeah, you're going to sprint straight down there because that's your matchup, okay? Which is what's going to happen. But what we don't want is sprinting to a matchup. If her job is to sprint back and overload the strong side, that negates this here. Because if you sprint back and go there, so go there, what are you going to do right now? Yep, offense, what are you going to do right now? Yep, go. And now we've created a 3-on-2 going back this way here. So it's very, very important that we're sprinting to spots and then we can figure it out, okay? More so as well in juniors, all kids are generally the same height and they're generally going to be doing the same sort of athleticism, and we don't really want matchups. It's more they can figure it out down that way there and just go to the closest player once they figure it out, okay? Ball back over here, come back here. So now, stay where we are. Stay where we are. Actually, you come back here 2 seconds. When I say go, we're live. From here, okay? What's your job? To defend the basket. Your job's to defend the basket. What's your job? Yep, stop the ball. What's your job? Sprint back, and where are you going to sprint back to? Strong side, very good. What's your job? Yep, to get back on D. So where are you going to sprint to? Strong side, perfect. So you're going to sprint strong side. Defense, I don't want you to worry about matchups. Offense, I want you to stay wide and try and get a layup. Ready, go! So see what my man did underneath the basket? Came out a little bit too far, which opened up a gap from behind. Come back and set it up again, same spots. Same spots. Same spots, stay where we are, stay where you are. Ball out over there. Come back here, down underneath the free throw line. Ready, go! So that one there was a little bit better because we all got back, but we see we were still kind of chasing matchups rather than just taking whoever's closest. I'm not going to coach them. I want to see if they can figure it out first before we go. Come back, set up again one more time. Offense, you guys are doing a really, really good job of getting a layup. Thank you. Of getting a layup. Really good job of staying wide and getting a layup. Start out wider. Defense, what are we trying to stop first and foremost? A layup. Okay, ready? Go! Good deflection on the ball there. Already that deflection on the ball has slowed us up. We've had 3 people sprint back and we had pressure up on the ball again. So rather than me over-coaching it and telling these guys what to do, within 3 reps, they're smart enough. They've made little adjustment, little adjustment, little adjustment, and they end up getting a steal. Okay, great job, guys. Come down here. So defense, what did you guys do differently on that rep as opposed to the first rep? Yep.
Grace came and helped, and I went and got her play.
Perfect. So she helped you and then you went and helped her. Excellent. What else did we do? What did you do over here? Deflection. Yeah? How much did that help, do you think? Huge. That deflection slowed these guys down by probably 2 steps, which allowed these guys a 2-step head start to get back. All right? My man that was playing defense under the bucket, what did you do on that one that you didn't do on the first couple? Do you know?
Help defense.
Yeah, you helped defense. What did you do on the first one? So the ball went down the wing, ball went out there and you came out to it, and what happened behind you? It was open, yeah. What did you do on the third one?
I helped and then came back.
Yep.
For my play.
Yep, so you stayed in at the basket, didn't you?
Yes.
And that helped stop them getting a layup.
Yes.
All right? Very, very good. Let's flip it over now. So dark, you guys are going to be on offense. White, you guys are going to be on defense. Same spots. Same spots. Yep. Same spots. So we'll see if these guys have learnt from the reps there as to what they're going to try and do for the next one, okay? Ready? Go! So see that possession there for the offense. They went down, they probably could have had a layup, but they threw a pass. That's fine, okay? Did we see then how everyone sucked in? And we had 4 players almost in the keyway. A lot of coaches would see that and go, stop, 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 stop. No, 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 that's wrong. You need to spread out, spread out, spread out. But did we notice what they did after a couple of seconds of standing there? They all stretched back out as well. Again, sometimes in a game, you can't go on and tell, stop, no, 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 you need to be here, you need to be here. You have to let these guys kind of make a decision and figure it out for themselves. And it looked messy for a second or two, but then they figured it out. All right, and that's excellent. And again, that's what we were talking about earlier with a messy practice, but in a game, they're probably going to get a bit more transfer, okay? Not bad, let's try again. Back over there, yep. Defense, what's our first priority? Stop the layup, yep. How do we do that? By defending the ball and what? Yeah, defending the basket. Okay, that's a little hint for you. We need to defend the ball and we need to defend the basket. Come back here, underneath the free throw line. Ready, go! Good sprint back. Overload on the strong side. What's something that we're seeing from the offensive side of it that we could probably be doing a little bit better? What do we think? Yep, we could probably look to penetrate a little bit more. Yep, we could cut a little bit more. Also, I think some of our passes, and this isn't a criticism of these guys, it happens everywhere. Passes are probably a little bit slow, or they're a little, not slow as in velocity, slow as in half a second up here before they make that, which is why playing and getting lots and lots and lots of reps is going to be super important. Now, I've never done this before. It might work. It might end up horribly. Okay, we'll just test it out and see. Jump down here a little bit. Jump up there a little bit. Excellent. Offense, you're only allowed 1 dribble unless you're going to the basket. 1 dribble unless you're going to the basket. Ready, go. And that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Great job. Reset, reset, white. You guys can go on offense now. Again, sometimes that's all it is from coaching. Rather than saying, hey, I want you to be aggressive, I want you to do that, I want you, sometimes it can just be changing the rule or changing the restrictions on the drill that open something up for them, okay? Same thing, white. You're only allowed to dribble if you're going to the ring. All right, if not, it's only 1 dribble. Ready? Get back here. Go! Good, that's probably a foul. They're probably shooting 2 free throws. So already we've seen a couple of reps where the aggressiveness has changed going this way here, just by changing that little mentality. Another way you can do something similar is by adding on points values. So it's okay, if you get a layup within 10 seconds, it's worth 5 points. Everything else is worth 1 point. Now, if I say that, these guys more than likely are going to be going like a bull at a gate, trying to get a layup. Okay, so we'll have a look at that. So come set up the drill again. We'll go dark, light, doing their taps off there, and then an outlet here and an outlet there. Now, same rule as before, okay? You can only dribble once unless you're going to the basket trying to score, okay? Hey? No, it depends who gets the rebound, okay? Now, I'll add in another little layer. If you can get a layup within the first 10 seconds, the opposition have to do 5 push-ups, okay? So if red end up getting a rebound here and they can outlet and go and get a layup within 10 seconds, white have got to do 5 push-ups, all right? Let's start our taps. Yep, throw it up. When I yell go, we're live. Go! Good. Nice deflection. Excellent. Come back, set up again. Set it up again. You guys are running the drill. Once you get started, set up. Again, as we spoke about, there's probably going to be 6, 7, 8, 9 reps like that that'll really, really go. Start when you get there. That are going to be really messy to start with, okay? But as a coach, I don't need to tell them you need to make that pass because they know that. If I'm going to coach them, go, start. If I'm going to coach them on something, I'm coaching them on, hey, great deflection, way to get up on the ball. Go, play from there, go. Now, we haven't really spoken about it, but something that helps a lot in transition is also their communication. Okay, and so I'll explain to these guys in the next drill. We'll add in the different layers. At the moment, it's just running to the spots and trying to understand what their role is. In the next one, we'll get them to start talking, okay? Set up again. Quick, quick. Perfect, go. Go. Keep playing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not bad, okay? That possession there, really good from the defense, sprinting back and overloading, but the offense didn't help themselves. The ball was here, and we had 2 players that were cutting over towards the ball. So as a coach, again, it's reiterating that space, and just because you're a point guard or a ball handler, you don't have to come back to the ball. Let someone else play, and the ball's going to find you, okay? White. How come you guys didn't get a layup down that end? What happened? What's our second rule in transition? So we rebound? Yep. Perfect. So we kick it out here, and then what's everyone else's job? Yeah. What are we trying to get? Space. Okay. So if the ball gets outletted this side, where do you guys need to get to? Yeah, the corner. Did we have anyone in the corner that last one? Let's have a look. Throw it up. Go. Good. Space. Good rim run. And again, so see there, we ran out to a matchup out there rather than getting in to defend the basket. It's a really, really difficult thing. It's something that has to be drilled over a season, and it's not a criticism on these guys because it's probably the first time they've seen it, and it's trying to break years of muscle memory where they run back into a matchup as opposed to running back to a spot. Okay, red. What's your number one goal on defense? Stop the ball and stop the layup. Excellent. So if we're back, what's our job? To defend the basket. Doesn't matter if someone catches the ball out here. No, why not? Perfect. If we're trying to stop a layup and they shoot it from here, is that a win for our defense? Yeah, 100%. So remember, ball and basket. Let's go. Go. Good. Good kick ahead. Good, come back to the ball. Nice cut. Good, and so see there from an offensive standpoint, we didn't get a transition layup, but there's lots and lots of space for them to make decisions, and they went pass, saw a gap, cut through, and could have potentially got a layup. So even though we're not running a play, and even though we're not really giving them lots of rules, they still have the ability to be creative and the ability to make decisions and play from there. Okay, last one here, guys. Last one. Go. Good. Great job. Again, really, really good from the defense, taking away probably their first, second, third option. And the offense had enough presence of mind just to pass it around, pass it around, pass it around, and wait for a really good shot. Does that rep kind of look like a wobble rep? There'd be lots of possessions, I would say, that look something like that. We push down the court, nothing there, ball reversal. And so if that's how a game looks on a Sunday, that's how we need to practice. Okay, and if you're going out and doing 70% of your practices are drills like that and reps like that, you're going to see a lot of success in your games, more so because these guys start to get comfortable playing at that pace, start to get comfortable playing with space, start to get comfortable defending the ball and the basket and going from there. Okay, any questions or anything with any of that? Excellent. How are you guys going? Do you want to grab a quick drink or you're right?
I'm right.
You're right?
Yeah.
Excellent, very good. Let's move to our next drill, okay? So this next one is an offensive drill, okay? It's called the Wake Forest drill, or you can simply call it team trans, okay? What it is it's 2-on-1, 3-on-2, 4-on-3, 5-on-4, and then 5-on-5 continuous. Okay, so it's an ability to get up and down. Now, offense. What's our focuses in transition? What are we trying to get first and foremost? Layup. How do we get a layup? By passing, yep. What else? Driving. Hey? By bringing the ball up, yep. Hey? Dribbling. Where do we want the offense to be? Space, yep. So we want to get wide and we want to run and sprint the lanes. Yep, sprint the corners. Excellent, okay? So that's our focus. We want to get the ball as fast as we can. The same rules apply. You can only take one dribble unless you're attacking the ring. What I need, red, I need you guys in one line on the edge of the keyway here, one line on the edge of the keyway there. White, I need you guys doing the same thing, but down that end. And can you stay up here? You're going to start with a free throw, okay? So it's a continuous drill. We always need two people stepping in every rep, okay? You can start the drill either off a free throw or you can start it just going in transition. Okay, a good way to add in a little bit of extra skill is just starting it with a free throw. So you two are going to step out like you normally would in a game. Perfect. You're going to shoot a free throw. Shoot from there. Perfect. Stop there. You grab the rebound. You guys are now playing 2-on-1 going this way. Okay, this is an offensive focused drill, but we can still teach defense. 2-on-1 is really tough to teach the defense. So now it's more about the offense getting wide, and we should be getting a layup here, okay? Ready, go. Stop right there, perfect. Okay, that's what we put it in quick, put it in. If you grab an O board, put it in. Excellent, stop there. White, you're gonna have two step in now, okay? What happens in a game if they score? Take it out, perfect. Red, what are your jobs? One basket and one on the ball. Perfect, do that. White, what's your job? Yeah, let's go, play. So again, now that you've got 2 to 3, as you add in more defenders, you can add in different roles, okay? Great cut. Keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. All right, stop there. Come back over here, my man, and just catch here. I'm going to go off on a little tangent here. This isn't a transition thing, but it's something we're seeing across the state. And when our kids go to nationals, they're getting caught lots and lots of times doing a travel, okay? What you just traveled then? So what you did was you caught the ball here and you went and took a step and then went like that and changed their pivot foot. Okay? What we need to be teaching our kids is to play off what we call a throwdown. So as soon as, you know what a throwdown is? Show me, throwdown. Yep. Nope, almost. Now what I want you to do, rather than bringing it across to this hand, I want you to throw it down, yeah, like that. Okay, so come back here. You're playing defense over there. I'm going to throw it to you and you're going to go off a throwdown. Okay, jump out there and play defense. Ready? Throw down and go. So see the difference there between catching it and throwing it straight down and catching it, taking a step and throwing down. Okay, you take that step and that's a travel. So you've got to catch it here and throw it down. As soon as you catch, throw down before you lift this foot up. Okay, a little bit of a tangent, but very, very important. And unfortunately, we don't see a lot of travels called in domestic competition, in wobble competition, even in state practice games. We don't see a lot of that being called because it doesn't really affect the game. However, sometimes we go to nationals and we're getting pinged lots and lots of times for that. So if you're at practice and that happens, travel straight away. And do drills where you can teach your kids to catch and play off a throwdown. Catch and throw down. It especially happens when they try and jab step. How many times do we see a kid catch, jab step like this, and then go like that? Happens all the time. Okay? So if you're going to do that, jab step, throw down, and go. Okay? Or even better, throw down, crossover. Double crossover like that. Okay? Little tangent. Good job, defense. One at the rim, one up on the ball. White, you guys are going to try and get a layup. We're going to play from here. Remember, space out, out in the 3-point, out in the corner. No, where you go? Jump out, yep, jump out in the corner. Perfect, okay? We're going to play from here. Once the shot goes up, we stop. Ready? Go. Good throw down. Perfect. Stop there. Red ball. What happens in a game? You take it out, you're in now, and you're in. So now we're playing 4-on-3. White, we should have one person where?
Basket.
Back at the basket. Excellent. What are you doing?
Playing, oh no, 'cause I'll go to the middle one. I'm gonna run down, no, because I'm on.
You're on defense, yeah.
So I'll go to a person.
So let's go, let's throw the ball in somewhere. Now what are you going to do?
Grab one of these two people.
No.
I know.
No.
What am I gonna do?
So hang on, let me, what's your job? To go there, okay? Where's the ball going to go?
There.
So where do you need to go?
There.
You need to sprint back and get strong side. Go, play. 4-on-4, 4-on-3. Good, find your space, move the ball. Good, great job. All right, stop there. On a defensive rebound, just like that. What's our jobs? We're now getting 2 wide in, we're playing 5-on-4. Hold up, red. What's your first job? Jam the rebound. So you're up on the ball, trying to get a what? What are we trying to get? Deflection. Perfect. You're trying to get a deflection. What's your job? Basket. Perfect. What are you two doing? Potentially guarding the ball. All right, let's play. Good. Good kick ahead. All right, stop there. So we got a turnover. That's great. Red, you have 1 in, and you're going to play 5-on-5 this way. Go. A good drill that is going to give the offense a little bit more space to be able to create, to be able to try and get to the ring, to be able to have a little bit more room to be able to pass. And what it does is it puts the defense in a spot where they can't play matchup. Okay? That's it. Once you finish that rep, reset the drill. Red, you're going to start it with a free throw down there. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. You're going to play 2-on-1, 3-on-2, 4-on-3, 5-on-4, 5-on-5. Okay? Once they get the hang of the drill, then we'll start to tell them to talk their task, which is a really good communication skill that we want them to try and do. All right, take, what happens in a game? Go. Go. So again, keeping it really simple. We want to space on offense. We want to be super aggressive and try and get layups. What happens in the game? Go, play. So what did White forget to do there? Yeah, forgot to get someone back to the basket, which ends up giving up a layup. As a coach, this is where it sometimes becomes really hard because it's going to be messy. And you have to be comfortable with the mess and let them try and figure it out themselves rather than me. No, stop, stop, stop. Let's do this, let's do that. Good job. Keep playing. So like if you see a rep like that where there's 2 really long jump shots, as a coach, rather than telling them stop shooting jump shots, change the mindset of, hey, if you get a layup, it's worth 4 points. So then they can still shoot that shot if they want. However, it puts more of a value and importance on trying to get to the rim and trying to get a layup rather than settling for that early jump shot there. All right, stop there. So now we all understand how the drill works. Does anyone not understand how the drill works? Excellent, we're going to play. We're going to play the first team to 5 points, okay? A layup is worth 2 points. Everything else is worth 1 point. Everything else is worth 1. Perfect, okay? Now, one more thing. The coaches have noticed that you guys aren't quite doing something that they're going to want you to do. What do you guys think that might be? Very good. You guys are way too quiet, okay? Who gets confused sometimes in basketball as to what to say? Yeah? How many times has a coach said to you, you've got to talk more, and you don't know what to say? Does it happen? Yeah, it happens all the time, okay? So what I'm going to give you guys a little hint, a little trick, okay? What I want you to do, and this will keep all your coaches really, really happy, okay? I want you to talk your task. Talk your task. It seems silly, but I'll give you a tip. Coaches love it, okay? All that means, whatever you're doing on the court, no matter how silly it may be, I want you to say it. So if you're running to the ring, I'm running to the rim. If you're stretching out here on the sideline, spacing, I'm spacing, I'm spacing. If you're defending the basket, what do you think you could say there? I'm defending the basket. Perfect. What if you're defending the ball?
I'm defending the ball.
Perfect. What if I got a deflection?
I got a deflection.
Perfect. What if I'm sprinting down the middle?
I'm sprinting down the middle.
Excellent. Okay, you guys are really smart. I want you to talk your task, no matter how silly it seems. Okay, what's the score that we're going to? 5. What's a layup worth? 2. What's anything else worth? 1. All right, whose ball is it? Let's go, play. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Sometimes, a little trick, if you want them to talk, just tell them to talk their task. Don't tell them specific things, just tell them to be talking whatever they're doing. Okay? Remember, talk your task, first to 5. Remember what we're trying to do. What happens in the game? Good, let's go play. Good, perfect. Again, talking is something like a basketball. It's like shooting a jump shot. It's like making a pass. It's actually a skill that we have to practice. We can't just expect kids to go out and talk if we don't practice it. So this, although it's not, some of it's conducive to good basketball, more so it's just a practice of them talking, them running around and opening their mouth. Good, excellent. Play. Go, play. Red ball, go. Red ball, go. Red ball. How would you guys rate their talking so far?
Cooper's doing well.
Yep. What about everyone else?
I can't hear him over Cooper.
All right.
I would imagine that.
Make sure you talk more than him. Good. So see there, we had 2 possessions where it goes like that. It's very, again, once you start to look for it, it stands out really, really bad. So that catch and throw down, and it's not just these guys, all the kids in Perth, everyone else is doing it as well. So as a state, we need to get better at just catch and throw down. What's the score? 1. What have you guys got, Red? 1-1, excellent. Let's play to 3. Quick. Whose ball is it? Quick. Remember to talk your task. Go, take it, go. Good job. Outlet and go.
I'm running.
Already we see they're not all talking, but there's a lot more energy and a lot more that's perfect. Good. Yeah, red ball, let's go play, red ball. Good, so there we go, we get wide, we move the ball down. And see how we regained our spacing. There was a spot there where we had 4 players in the Keyway. Sometimes you have to be comfortable with the mess and let them just try and figure it out. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Does that look like a normal wobble possession? 100%. 100%, okay? Again, we need to practice it and let them make those mistakes. And if they continually make it, then we can stop and correct. But chances are, these guys already know what they did wrong before we go and talk, okay? Who won? What was your score?
We scored 3, they scored 2.
What was your score? 3, so it's a draw.
I got 4 then.
Hold up, all right. Hey, how do we think our talking went?
Better.
Yeah, I like to talk.
Yeah, you like to talk?
Yeah, and
I didn't notice. All right, who felt more comfortable out on the court with their teammates talking?
Me.
Yeah? Excellent. So if you feel comfortable with your teammates talking, how do you think your teammates feel when you talk?
Comfortable.
Yeah, they feel a whole lot better, okay? So really good job of talking your task, okay? You should have heard what these guys were saying when you were doing it as well. They're really, really impressed. Great things, okay? So for the last 20 minutes, I want you guys to talk your task. Don't care what it is, just talk your task, okay? No, different drill now, okay? What I need, white, I need 2 of you, one at that side of halfway, at the halfway line, one of you over at that side at the halfway line, okay? I then need white, one of you on the free throw line, one on the block, and one on the block. Red, I need 5 of you around the outside, my ball. So now we'll do a drill that practices a little bit of half-court offense. So working on the back end of that transition, once we've pushed the ball down the court and we've got lots of space, how do we get a layup out of that? So we want to try and get ball reversals and we want people to try and put the ball on the floor and get layups, okay? Then we're going to practice our quick transition. So once we shoot the ball, that 2, 3, 4 seconds where if we shoot it and we hang around and we look and we give ourselves a pat on the back, a good team's already down laying it up. So we put the defense at a huge disadvantage here going this way because these two are going to be live. So we play 5-on-3 here in the half court, and then it turns into 5-on-5 going down, and then they stop the drill. Actually, we'll make it 3 possessions. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, stop. Okay? So we're going to play 5-on-3 in the half court. Can I get you jumping out in the corner? So we're nice and spaced. Yep, excellent. Nice and spaced out. What's going to happen? The ball's going to start over here. Okay? So if the ball's here, where would you be playing defense? Probably out on the ball. Excellent. Where would you be? Probably defending those two. Where would you be? Excellent. What would you be saying? I got ball. Excellent. If we're talking our task, hey, I'm on D. Yep, perfect. What could you say here? It starts with a H. Perfect. Help or high. Excellent. What are you saying? We've got split line. Perfect. Okay. Offense. We're going to go from here. Same rule. You're only allowed to dribble if you're trying to do a layup. Okay. The ball's going to get passed along there. Yep, so pass it up. If you can do a layup, that's great. If not, what are you going to do? Get rid of it as quick as you can. Good. Try and get a layup. If you can't get a, so maybe dribble, dribble. If you can't get a layup, what are you going to do? Pass. Perfect. Yep, go. Now what are you going to do after that? Yeah, you could cut, or let's say she's playing really good defense in here. What are you going to do? Get back out. Cool. Okay? So offense, we'll make a rule. You must catch it outside the three-point line. Must catch it outside the three-point line. Okay? Let's say you kick it up there and you drive in. So drive in, take a shot. Nice left-hand layup, like it. In a game, what happens if she scores? You step out of court, and now we're live. So who's at a disadvantage here? Why? Yeah, because they're back. So what do you need to do? Sprint back as fast as possible, okay? So what would you do here? Chuck it in, yep, go. And we would play going down this way, all right? Once we go down there, we play 5-on-5, and then we're coming back 5-on-5, and then we stop, okay? Same thing, offense. If you're not trying to get a layup, get rid of the ball, okay? I don't want you holding it. I want you to move it and try and get a layup, all right? Red, you're down here with 5. White, you're 3 on defense. My ball. Yep, so jump down here, quick, quick, quick. As soon as I pass the ball, we're live. Okay, so we're trying to get a layup. Remember, if you're not dribbling to get a layup, pass the ball. All right, ready? Go. See that? Good, nice. Try and get a layup, try and get a layup. Go. Good, put it in, put it in. No, you're all right. What we find as well sometimes is kids don't finish off possessions. They'll shoot it like that there. Again, I know I yelled, but she should be catching and just going straight back up and trying to finish. So if you can find a way to add that competitive element around the rebound, that adds to the layer. So I'll show you a little quick one that we can do with there. Good, stop there. That's my mistake before for yelling when you got that offensive rebound, okay? But in any drill, if you get an offensive rebound, what should you be thinking straight away? Put it in, okay? So now, we're going to change it slightly. You can actually get 2 points in one possession. If you do really good and drive in here and make a layup, and you grab the rebound, you can put it back up again and get another point. Then if you grab another rebound, you can put it back up again. So you could potentially get 3 or 4 points on one possession. All right? White, I need you guys around the outside. Red, 3 of you in the keyway and 2 at outlets, okay? You guys going to sub in as well? You can sub in if you want. All right, ready? Who's up there? Yeah, you're up. Ready? Go. Be aggressive, get layups. Talk your task, remember? Talk your task. Good, nice. Play. That's all right. Sometimes as well, again, that's a foul, but for the sake of it, sometimes referees are going to make bad calls, so we need to condition them to just play, just continue to play. Figure it out, let's go, play. Go, go, go. Good, so see, we jam the ball. Good, stop there, turnover, that's it, flip it over. Red around the outside. Red around the outside. Hey, we're pretty quiet. Remember to talk your task. Talk your task. Offense, what are we trying to get? Layup. Okay, defense, what are we protecting? And what do we have to defend? Yep, the layup and ball. Ready, play. Oh, that's right, play. That looks like a wobble possession, doesn't it? Turnover here, quick outlet, bang, bang, layup. Okay, now, if we're on the white team and we're going that way, excellent. Okay, if not, it's really important off a turnover to try and jam the ball and everyone getting in the habit of just sprinting back and overloading as much as possible. Great take. Hey, remember what happens after a layup? What can you guys do? Yeah, get it again, okay? One last rep. Who's on offense? White? White are on offense.
I'm not
Yep, jump in, you can play D.
Where do I go?
What?
Where's the third one?
On the free throw line. Cool. Ready? Play.
Yeah, I got.
Good. Layups, layups, layups. Another one. Again, once you notice it, happens all the time as well. So just simple shooting drills, like as a warm-up, having someone here, coach pass them the ball, catch, throw down, play from there. Just doing that for 5 minutes every single practice session will try and break that habit there. Not bad. Do you guys want one more rep? All right, one more rep. What do we need to clean up?
Passing.
Passing, excellent. How do we clean up our passing?
By calling.
Calling, yep. How else? Spacing, very good. Our offense is all in this middle corridor. Okay, remember, as soon as we get the rebound, you guys need to hit sidelines and get really, really wide when we go down. Okay, last rep, go. Nice take. Go, go, go. So no one at the basket. It's a really, really difficult habit to break. We get so accustomed to running back and matching up. And what happens is on the weak side, there's hugging. And because in junior basketball, you see there's not a lot of kids that can get down and slide their feet and contain the ball. So a lot of the time we're getting beat off the bounce. And if you're hugging on the weak side, it just creates open layups. So in that first 6, 8, 10 seconds down that way, we've got to protect that basket first and foremost, and then we can match up after that from there. Okay? You guys are doing a fantastic job, all right? There's going to be one more drill that we're going to do, okay? We've got about 5 minutes left. What I would like, who won that drill?
We did.
No, we did.
We flawed.
Rock, scissors, paper, quick,
Oh, ready?
Oh, God.
Wait, what are you doing?
quick, 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 quick.
Paper, scissors.
Paper, scissors, rock. Paper, scissors, rock.
All right, white one, white one, white. Listen up, white. You guys get the privilege of playing defense. I need one out here, one AAA. I need one here, one on the elbow, one in the middle, one on the elbow, one out on the wing. Red, I need you guys matched up, but along the baseline. Okay? So jump out on the elbow. We need one more white. What are you doing? Jump on the baseline. Oh, yeah. White, you're there? White, we need one more of you just up here. And red, you guys are matched up on the baseline. So I need one of you out wide there. You jump off for a second. Cool. You're in here. You're in here, so you're matched up on him. Okay? So this is a good drill. I'm sure a lot of us have seen it, but to create that early transition opportunity. And we talk about transition being chaotic. This drill turns it really, really chaotic, okay? The premise of the drill is I will pass the ball to one of these guys on the baseline. Whoever their direct matchup is, goes and touches the white line on the baseline. So offense have a temporary 5-on-4 going back. That's where we want the offense to really capitalize. Pushing the ball as fast as they can, getting wide, trying to put heat in the paint and get layups in those first 5 or 6 seconds. Because after that, the defense trails in and then they're matched up in a 5-on-5. So this tries to teach the offense to be quick and capitalize in that little momentary advantage, okay? Defense, it's all about buying time. So having someone on the basketball, having someone back in the paint and everyone else on the split line. So by the time a skip pass or something happens, whoever's trailing in is going to be back, okay? So the way the drill works, I'm going to pass the ball to someone on the baseline, okay? Whoever I pass it to, your direct matchup must get 2 feet outside this white line. So you're going to run down here and get 2 feet outside the white line. Once you do that, you're allowed to run in and play, okay? As soon as red, you guys catch the ball, you guys are off. Now, what's your goal, red? Layup. Excellent. How do we get a layup? Passes? Yep, getting in front of the ball. Spacing, excellent. And when we catch it, why are we dribbling? Yeah, where are we specifically trying to get? Yeah, the basket. So no dribbling on the spot. If you're dribbling, you've got to be dribbling out the ring. White, you guys are in a tough spot here, okay? What's your first priority? Slow the ball, excellent. What's your second priority? Defending the basket. Everybody else, what are you doing? Yep, running where? No. You're on the right track. Yep, so we have to sprint back. And which side of the court are we going on? Strong side, excellent. Why are we going strong side? Perfect, so the offense can't go to the rim, okay? So one person on the ball, one person back at the basket, and everyone else sprinting back and overloading. Overloading the strong side, okay? My ball here. We're going to go down and back. All right, ready? Go. Good, good spacing. Play, we're coming back. And again, it's just about getting them used to running up and down the court, getting them used to playing at this tempo, being in these situations. Flip it over, white's on the baseline, my ball. Ready, go. So notice how the talk has gone completely out of it as well. So we probably need to give them a little reminder to make sure they talk their task. Go, go, go. Keep playing, get it. All right, not bad. Last one. Do we remember when we had a little chat just before, what we were talking about? Hey?
Where to go?
Yeah, where to go? Nah? Nah, remember when we said here at the end of the last drill, what? Talking. What did we say about our talking?
Call out our positions.
Talk your task, excellent. If we talk your task, what does that make your teammates feel? Comfortable. Who wants to make their teammates comfortable? Yep, excellent. So, we're a little bit quiet at the moment, okay? Especially defense, when you guys are at a 5-on-4, you need to make as much noise as possible, okay? What are some of the things you can say? What are some of the tasks that you can talk? Ball. I'm playing defense. Pass. basket, cut, excellent. Okay, so making sure that we're talking our task. One last rep, ready, go. There you go. That was a really good defensive possession. See how we loaded up the strong side. We had people back in the paint and it forced a shot outside the keyway. What I'm going to do, sometimes, depending on what you want to work on, if you want to work on the offense, you might get multiple defenders touching the baseline at the same time as well. So I'll show you how we can get that to work. We really want to put pressure on the defense going that way. In that possession before, remember we turn the ball over and it's kick, kick, layup. We want to try and replicate that situation as much as possible. So, last one, who's along the baseline?
No, no.
Yeah, because you just ran, remember?
White along the baseline. All right, I'm going to give you a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? What I'm going to do, now 2 of you have to touch the baseline. Okay, I'm going to yell 2 of your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter who touches the ball along here. If I call your number, you have to touch the baseline. Okay? Ready? 2 and 3. So already by changing the drill slightly, they have to think more. And the fact that they have to think more, they're probably going to make more mistakes. It's another way of making the drill really chaotic to try and replicate that game situation, forcing them to have to think their way through what they're doing. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rebound, rebound, rebound. Rebound, rebound, keep playing. Good job, all right, hold there. Flip it over, one last possession. Okay? If I call your number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you must get 2 feet behind the white line, okay? Remember, offense, what are we trying to get? Layup, okay? If we can't get a layup, what do we think the next best shot would be? Mid-range? Nah, not quite. Nah. Nah. If we say a layup is the best shot, hey? Receiver spots? Nah. What's the next best shot in a game? If we miss this, free throw, my man. Okay, so now we're trying to get either a layup or a free throw. How do you get a free throw? By trying to get layups, by being really aggressive to the ring. Okay, remember, layups or free throws. 2 and 4. Again, sometimes it's just reiterating, hey, try and get a layup now. Good, foul, free throw, 1 free throw. 1 free throw. Take 1 free throw. We're live after this. Play. So see here, no one on the basketball. They get a running start coming back down this way. We don't want to press because that's bad, but we also want to challenge the defense to get down and play up on the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not bad, layup, excellent. Red, what did you guys forget to do coming back this way? Defensively? No, talk wasn't bad. Yeah, we forgot to defend the ball. Okay, he caught the ball and had a full head of steam to be able to dribble down here. All right, it's really difficult. D-trans is hard, isn't it? Because there's lots going on and it's really chaotic And sometimes you can get lost. And that's fine. What fixes you getting lost? Or what helps? Talking. Talking. Talking fixes everything. Okay? Because if I'm running back here thinking I have to get to the basket, and I hear my teammate say, I've got basket, do I need to get back there? No. If I'm running back here and my teammate says, go to the ball, what do I need to do? Go to the ball. Okay? You guys want one more rep?
Yeah.
All right, let's get that one. So let's get it so... Yeah, red, you guys are going down this way, all right? Ready? 1 and 5. Good. See again, offense, really good sprint down the middle. Defense, kind of jogging in that middle. That little middle third of the court can be really dangerous defensively if we hang around in it. We're either up on the basketball or we're back playing defense back there. Is that it? Out of bounds? Yeah. All right, very good. Bring it in here, guys. Is there anything transition-wise that you guys want us to cover before we finish up? Are we all kind of happy with that as a concept? Again, it looks pretty messy, but games are messy as well. And it's important for us to try and replicate what happens on a Sunday or a Friday night or whatever it is that we play. It's really important that we try and replicate that in practice, because that gets these guys better. And sometimes as a coach, one of the best things that you can do is just zipping it up, because these guys are super smart and their chances are they're going to be able to figure it out themselves. Now, it's hard because you don't want it to turn into chaos and you don't want it just to be 4, 5, 6 of the same mistakes every single time. That's when as a coach you pull it up and you let it go. But if there's 1 or 2 possessions where it doesn't look quite right, that's fine. Let these guys try and figure it out and try and go from there. Okay? How did you guys find that session? Fun? Why was it fun?
Because I know that I'm improving.
Really? Cool. You got to play basketball? You got to get up and down? Excellent. What else? Yep. Excellent. What was hard about it? Sprinting back on defense. Who else found sprinting back on defense hard? It's pretty tough. All right. Who enjoys sprinting back on defense? You do? Okay, fair enough. Sprinting back on defense is really good. What else do we find hard? Talking? Who else found it hard to talk? Yeah? It is hard to talk. And sometimes it's really hard to talk because we don't know what to say. Okay? That's why just talking your task, no matter how silly it may be, can sometimes be a really good thing because it makes everyone else feel comfortable. Okay? You guys did a fantastic job. Can we please give these guys a big, big clap for what they've done? All right? I want you guys to quickly go over and have a bit of a stretch over there, but you guys have done a really great job, and thank you for coming down.